Ah, TechTember, you're just around the corner and we're already overwhelmed. We've seen the new Galaxies, even if, yes, there are rumors of others coming. More on that video soon. We've seen the Pixels, and I'm hoping that's done. Now we have Apple. The company just sent out press invites for their September 9th event, and they're calling it Glowtime, to which I already have a theory over why. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and yes, it's time for another deep dive. Okay, so September 9th marks the 10th anniversary of the first Apple Watch. We've heard rumors of crazy micro-LED displays or whatnot, and, well, apparently that latter got canceled, but point is, Apple Watch Series 10, Glowtime, you get the point. We actually have a separate deep dive where we've covered everything to expect at this particular event, from the Apple Watch Series 10 to the iPhone 16 series to the AirPods Gen 4 and AirPods Max 2. Thing is, the leaks now hint to more products, but we're thinking they're more for an October event, probably. This possible October event is most likely going to be about the M4 and possibly including new MacBooks, a refreshed iPad mini, and a new generation of AirPods Pro. Probably. Thing is, the amount of MacBooks we hear is insane, so we'll do that on a separate video. For now, let's focus on the iPad mini 7 and the AirPods Pro 4. So, well, would that be? Yeah, no, AirPods Pro 3, I believe. Apple is working on a new version of these, which might actually not be released in October, maybe early 2025, but we'll see. These updated earbuds are expected to come with some exciting new features. According to Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, the AirPods Pro 3 will have a new design. I'm sure Apple is tired of competitors copying their homework, but we hear probably even no stems on these, which would be them copying their homework. It's confusing. While the exact changes are not yet known, Apple is likely to update both the earbuds and the charging case to include these new features. A reliable source from the X, known as Kosutami, recently claimed that the upcoming AirPods Pro 3 will have significantly improved active noise canceling compared to the AirPods Pro 2, which were released almost 2 years ago. And I don't even know if that's actually for the USB-C variant. However, no specific details were given about the improvements. Currently, Apple advertises the AirPods Pro 2 as having up to twice as much noise canceling as the original AirPods Pro, so these AirPods Pro 3 would likely take that even further. The AirPods Pro 2 are powered by the H2 chip, which handles important features like active noise cancellation, Hey Siri, voice commands, fast switching between devices, and adaptive EQ. For the next version of the AirPods Pro, Apple is expected to include a new, faster chip, possibly called the H3. This new chip will likely enhance the performance of these key features and could also be important for new health-related features that are rumored to be included in these. Apple's been developing several health features for future AirPods in a bit. One possibility is built-in hearing testing that could play different tones and sounds to check how well a person can hear, pretty much like hearing aids do, providing users a quick feedback on their hearing health. Apple's already exploring this type of functionality through hearing studies in their research application. If the AirPods detect a hearing issue, they could prompt the user to visit a doctor for further evaluation. Mark Gurman from Bloomberg mentions that Apple is also working on features to further enhance hearing, potentially making AirPods a variable alternative to hearing aids in a way. The AirPods Pro already offer a feature called Conversation Boost, which reduces background noise and focuses speech. With relaxed rules around buying hearing aids without a prescription, Apple might be positioning the AirPods as a convenient option for those who need hearing support but also want other features. Another option Apple has been experimenting with is a temperature sensor built into the AirPods, which could be introduced in AirPods Pro first if they decide to go with it. Measuring temperature from the inside of the ear is more accurate than doing so from a wrist. For years, Apple's analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has predicted that Apple will add more health features to AirPods, and it seems that's finally happening. The company has even patented AirPods with biometric sensors that could monitor things like heart rate, temperature, precipitation levels, and more. Though yeah, that heart rate feature we saw in Jabras I don't know how many years ago, so who knows if that's going to happen because Jabra ditched that sensor. Now let's switch over to the iPad Mini 7, starting with the display and design. The next iPad Mini is expected to keep the same 8.3-inch screen size and all-display design of the current model, with no significant design changes rumored. It will likely retain the Touch ID power button similar to the existing version. A rumor from 2023 suggests that Apple plans to make a minor tweak to the iPad Mini's display to reduce the jelly scrolling. This effect, where text appears to tilt or lag when scrolling, might be minimized by rotating the screen assembly. While Apple has said that scrolling and jelly effect is normal on LCD iPads, listen, I've seen it in OLED tablets, so we would love to see a fix regardless. As for colors, currently, the iPad Mini is available in Space Gray, Starlight, Pink, and Purple. Apple often refreshes the color options with new releases, so we might probably see new options. If the Mini is going to follow on the Air, it could just be Space Gray, Purple, Blue, and Starlight. Unlike the iPad Pro and iPad Air, which use M-series chips, the iPad Mini is not expected to get a Mac chip this year. Instead, it's likely that it'll feature the A17 Pro chip used on the iPhone 15 Pro models, or possibly a variant of the A17. If the iPad Mini is released after the iPhone 16, it might even get a newer A18 chip that's better fitted for Apple Intelligence. With an A17 Pro or better, the iPad Mini would perform on par or probably faster than the iPhone 15 Pro, though it won't match the speeds or Pro capabilities of the iPad Air or iPad Pro. Now, as for front-facing cameras, Apple recently moved it on the iPad Air and iPad Pro to landscape, which is so logical on those devices, but it could be that the iPad Mini is getting this. However, since the iPad Mini is less often used with keyboards, a landscape camera might not make sense for it. The new iPad Mini could also get an upgraded front camera with HDR support and a wider aperture if it adopts the new camera system of the iPad Air. Now, when it comes to connectivity, the upcoming iPad Mini is expected to include Wi-Fi 6E, and Bluetooth 5.3 is also likely, as Apple has been adding this to its latest devices. Weird that it's not Wi-Fi 7. The new iPad Mini might also drop the Nano SIM slot in favor of eSIM only, which, yeah, we are not going to celebrate. What'll happen to the Apple Pencil is also a topic of controversy. The current iPad Mini works with the Apple Pencil 2, and the new model is likely to support the new Pro variant. The Apple Pencil Pro includes features like squeeze gestures, haptic feedback, a gyroscope or barrel roll support, and Find My integration. That said, we're not sure about the Apple Pencil Hover, as that was claimed to be an M2 chip feature. We'll see about that. Apple is expected to release this new iPad Mini towards the end of 2024, possibly September, October. While Apple is holding an iPhone-centric event in September, the iPad Mini could be announced then, but we doubt it. It's never happened before. Alternatively, if there is an October event focused on Macs and iPads, well, this Mini might debut there, though no word on any pricing just yet, and I assume it's going to be the Mini alone. To conclude, it seems Apple is gearing up for a lot of hardware this fall. It's about that time where we just really want a ton of updates, but I'm not sure these updates are what we would consider deal makers. We'll see how it goes, as September 9th is already gearing up to be very packed on its own, even without the products I just mentioned. Let us know if you agree with our assessment in the comments down below, and while you're at it, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on my personal handles to see me want an Apple event more than ever. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.